Everyone knows the IKEA chimneys, once part of Croydon B power station. But what do you know about the original power station? Croydon's first power station, later known as Croydon A, was built in the 1890s by Croydon Corporation. It stood on Factory Lane. Electricity was generated by burning coal, which arrived via railway sidings off the West Croydon to Wimbledon line. This new source of power was first used to light up the town streets, including North End, George Street and Church Street, with newfangled electric lamps. The electricity supply was mostly taken up by public buildings and industry. At one stage, Croydon led the nationwide rollout of sodium street lighting, with Philips sodium lamps installed along the entire Purley Way, making it potentially the best lit highway in the country, or world. Home use of electricity was minimal. Most people stuck with gas lighting, despite it being dimmer, more polluting and less safe. Only the wealthiest experimented with electric lights in their homes. As Croydon expanded, so did demand for electricity. Croydon was named a key power centre in the new national grid and told to expand its own station to meet demand. Plans were drawn up for a second, much larger power station, designed to produce 10 times the output of Croydon A. But then the war came and construction was delayed. Here's a photo showing a direct bomb hit on the original power station. After the war, electricity generation was nationalised and the construction of the new power station was completed. Croydon's 2 stations were transferred to a new public body, later known as the Central Electricity Generating Board. When Croydon B came online in the early 50s, Croydon A gradually faded from use and finally closed in the 1970s. I still remember it, a tall, imposing black building looking derelict and neglected. I remember it all being slowly dismantled. There were several wooden cooling towers, fairly unusual, and 2 large concrete ones beside Wandle Park, which were eventually blown up. Some remnants of the original building remained into the 1980s, until the land was redeveloped for warehouses. I grew up on the Mitcham Road estate, surrounded by the power station, gasworks, modern marsh and the factories of Purley Way. This whole industrial landscape, whilst brutal and bleak, has always fascinated me. So that's my 3-minute history of Croydon's first power station, researched using documents from the Croydon Archives, the Museum of Croydon and the Croydon Natural History and Scientific Society.